Well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this in a two-part video because that was an alarm for a game I play called League of Legends. Or, not League of Legends, League of Angels. Um, I've got a guild on there where, rank 17, I think, on our server. And that's on Android that I play it. Now we don't need a huge amount of holes on this, but all we're really doing here is simply making an entry point for the worms. That's my plan here anyway, because I've noticed that in the previous worm farm that I accidentally destroyed. Now I'm going to be right back. Go grab a razor blade real quick. Or, you know what, never mind. I'll just use my pliers. That'll work a little bit better. I want to try to minimize razor blades. I sliced my thumb open. Ended up with 5 stitches on one of my projects, and that'll probably end up getting recorded at some point too. Just, you know, little things here and there, just trying to share my passion for trying to use recycled things to create a vegetable garden that I can tend to all year round and provide fresh fruits and vegetables of all sorts for my family. Organically grown. You know, it's just something I really enjoy. So why not share it with people, right? There we go. So, nice and cleaned up now, instead of so rough. Next part, relatively simple. Just take some newspaper. Tear it all up. You can tear it up as much as you want, I guess. And then stuff the container with your shredded up, torn up newspaper. And then you're going to want to go ahead and wet it. Let me see if I have anything. I do. So hold on just a minute and let me take this and wet it for one of my buckets. Now I'm going to go ahead and pack it down and do several batches. I want to give the worms plenty of room to climb up in there and rest. You know, hopefully they're not too close to sunlight that they'll scurry on back out. Well, I guess they wouldn't scurry. That would be rats. I don't know, I guess worms wiggle. Never really thought about it much. Alright, so there we go. Stuff that with some newspaper again. I'm going to go ahead and wet this down. I have several bottles of water for my plants and keeping my worm farms moist. Sorry, I just kind of feel like there shouldn't be any dead air. Alright. I'll do this again now. And I'm just going to keep doing this until it's full. I guess if you guys really wanted to, you just can skip through parts of the video. You don't have to listen on to my ramblings or these. I'll put a little how-to on my blog and a link to that down in the description. Now after I'm done with this, I figure I'll make another video on how I plan to utilize it, and take it from there. And then once I do get it in the ground, I intend to check it daily, and I will probably take a video and do a video for anything whenever I check it. Now I'm only going to check it once every couple of days, maybe once every day right now, same time every day preferably. And essentially what my plan is for that is just to kind of give me an idea if it's actually going to work. If I don't see anything in it, you know, after the first couple of days, I'll just start going longer periods of time before I start to see if there's any difference in the results. But I've watched my worms, or when I've checked on the worm farms, I've seen them, you know, I lift the newspaper up and there they are. So hopefully after I sort of bury this in the ground, the worms will come up into it and rest right in the newspaper, so I can just kind of go through the newspaper and see if there's any worms. Alright, I need to grab another bottle. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good idea. I mean, the floor are wet enough as it is. This room is just my temporary studio, I guess you could call it. Alright, and then I think I'll quit after this. Now I'm making sure that it's good and wet, filling it up so that the water kind of overflows or floods the newspaper, and then just shaking it till the water stops coming out of the bottom. But to progress better, there we go. Now all I'm going to do, and I've got it pretty full, as you can see. Yeah, I can still pour water out of here. So, and just put the lid on it, and tomorrow I'll dig a hole and put it in the ground so just the lid's coming up, so I can just grab the lid and pull it and see what that does. So if you find what I'm doing useful or just like it, whatever, like and subscribe, and hopefully people will like this.